Greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the week 12 recap of Vinnie's Mounjaro journey. Here's Vinnie.
And welcome to Vinnie's Mounjaro journey. This is the week 12 recap. So it's like been 90 days or 3 months. Today's date is Friday, May 29th, 2026. Over the last week, again, I have been trying to watch what I eat. Of course, I'm taking my Mounjaro injections, trying to do some steps and whatnot. I did have a doctor's checkup, and the doctor's office said that I've lost 19 pounds on this journey thus far. They did a blood draw a few days before the doctor's appointment, and the doctor advised that everything is looking good. The kidneys are performing properly. The liver is working good. All of my tests came back in the best way possible. So I was happy about that. Now I'm on the 5 milliliter dose on the Mounjaro, which is still at the low end. My doctor asked me if I would like to increase it, and I talked to him a little bit about that and what that means. I asked him, if you increase your dose, can you ever go down from there? Or is it just you reach a maximum dose and then you just do that for the rest of your life? He said, no, the doses can be adjusted depending upon what the circumstances are. You don't necessarily have to take the Mounjaro forever, and you certainly don't have to take it at an elevated dosage forever. So in any case, I asked him what the side effects might be if I increase the dosage. He indicated to me that there might be some more issues with discomfort inside of the stomach. Maybe those roiling feelings or whatever it was that I had been getting earlier on. He said, it's totally up to me whether I've plateaued yet or not. So I'm not sure if I plateaued. I just don't know. The way the weight numbers have been going, they go up a little bit, they go down, maybe over time they're going down, but they have been a little bit lower in the last couple of weeks than they are now. So I advised him that I would just stay with the current dosage. If it seems like an issue, I can contact his office and have them increase the next dosage. So I have, 4 jab sticks remaining, and we'll see how things go over the next couple of weeks. If it's not in my favor, then I may just go ahead and ask for a change to the prescription, increasing the dosage. In any case, I'm now getting ready to do the jab. After the jab has been accomplished, I will come back and I'll give you some stats on how I did this last week. Okay, so it's about time for another jab. I'm gonna take the stuff out of the bag here, see what we got. All right, so we're doing another 5 milligrams at 0.5 milliliters. Brand new box. So we have another month to go. And you can see the box. It's all ready. And there are 4. And so I'm going to go ahead and get another jab stick. Okay, the jab is now complete. I used my wife's assistance to place the jab on my right upper thigh to the left side of the thigh, or the inner portion of the thigh. Now, while I was getting ready here, I noticed a couple of things that are worth looking at, and that is the Mounjaro trizepicide injection. It indicates that this was just recently purchased from the pharmacy, but looks like it's good until December of 2027. Also, I noticed some instructions on here. It says store in original carton to protect from light, and do not freeze. So those are just some good things to know. All right, we'll return to my exciting video. All right. So I'm sure you're excited to hear the statistics, or the numbers, or the details, as you may want to call it. All right, so on this week 12 journey, last week was May 22nd, 2026 at 3:50 a.m. I weighed in at 298.5. Now the waist was 53 inches, and I didn't get a chance to do the steps because I didn't have a watch at the time. Saturday, May 22nd, 2026, 5:15 a.m., 298.7 pounds, 52.5 inches. Sunday, May 24th, 2026, 4 a.m., 295.1 pounds, and a waist of 52.5 inches. Monday, May 25th, 2026, at 5 a.m., 295.6 pounds, and 52.5 inches. The steps on Monday were 4,500. I dug up my Apple Watch that I haven't used for a while, started using that again. That takes steps just fine. Tuesday, May 26, 2026, at 3:35 a.m., I weighed in at 293.4 pounds, 52 inches, and 7,000 steps. Okay, and then on that date, that was in the morning, of course. On that date, I did go to the doctor at about 4 p.m. And, the doctor's scale is different than mine. But in any case, and plus I had shoes on and stuff like that. That was 300.5 pounds at 4 p.m. And one other issue that I didn't mention is my A1C for that doctor's visit came back at 6.1, which moves me back down to the pre-diabetic area instead of diabetic. So Mounjaro is doing its job. Wednesday, May 27th, 2026 at 3:50 a.m. weighed 293.4 pounds, and the waist was 52 3/4 inches. And on that Wednesday, I did 5,400 steps. Now for Thursday, May 28th, 2026 at 3:40 a.m., I had 294.0 pounds. My steps were 7,350. And for this morning, May 29th, 2026, a Friday, at 3:20 a.m., I weighed in at 294.5 pounds, and the waist was 52 3/4. So if I go back to the previous Friday, I was 298.5. I'm now 294.5. So over the course of the week, although it has been lower, it looks like it was a loss of 4 pounds. So Nothing to be disappointed about. As the journey goes on, we'll see if we're at a point now where I am not losing anymore, or if it doesn't seem to be headed in that direction. You can always call the doctor's office and see what we can do about increasing the dosage. But then you got to think about the long term too. I mean, there is some kind of a maximum dosage on this medicine, and so once you reach that, you can't do that anymore. I'm not quite sure what those numbers are. Well, I want to thank everybody for being along with me on Vinnie's Mounjaro journey. And please feel free to leave any comments if you have any questions for me, or if you want to see anything particular in the video. I thank you very much, and have a good one.
We hope you found the Week 12 recap of Vinnie's Mounjaro journey interesting or valuable in some way. If you'd like to help Vinnie's channel, please consider giving the video a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to the channel. Your actions matter.